Last 2 hours, we've seen wind gusts well over 100 miles an hour, enough to be destructive. We heard the governor talk about life-threatening destructive winds. That's what we've been seeing. Actual chunks of buildings coming off here, side walls, balconies, satellite towers, and this is probably the most fortified part of the capital, right near the airport. You can imagine what's happening throughout the countryside in this island of 3.5 million people, a U.S. territory. A lot of houses have zinc roofs. Those zinc roofs are flying all over the place across Puerto Rico. They are projectiles right now. As Shannon mentioned, there are 500 shelters open, but just about 11,000 people taking advantage of those shelters. This is also coming at a terrible time for this island. They were grazed by Irma just 2 weeks ago. That was enough to knock out power for 1 million people. This now is a direct hit in the most populated part of the island. As things are starting to calm here for a moment, we could be seeing the approach of the eye right over San Juan. I'll toss it back to you guys.
Steve, just quickly, hang with us a moment. We saw your image 2 hours ago when the side of that hotel was torn off. Has that continued at the same rate since then?
It has been steady throughout. We've seen bits of the hotel go and actually holes through the hotel. The casino floor where we slept last night is pretty much a river right now, and this is the place where the first responders are staying. So if this is the safest spot and it's already being torn up, you can imagine what's happening to the island. The governor has said this is a life-threatening storm. They tried to get people out. They've been going door to door, but you know, it's not like in Florida where you can get in your car and drive. The airport's shut down, so you're either in your shelter or you're in your house.
Was there a sense of, was there a passive feeling given the storms that rolled through there over the past couple of weeks, or would you describe it that way, Steve?
I think the mood on the street was mixed. I think it was real tension, people going out and buying what they could. They were actually rationing things like water and baby formula. You could buy 2 cases of water. It's also not like a storm in the mainland U.S. where you could be out of power here for weeks or months at a time. There's still 40,000 people without power from Irma. So, and when you don't have electricity in a big chunk of the island, that means you don't have running water. So this could be disastrous. We've heard promises of immediate aid from FEMA and an emergency declaration by the president. They're going to, you know, they could need help here in a hurry. I mean, this is an